Well, never reading girls in diapers again.
I don't think you have to.
I'm never going to, unless I get paid a lot of money. So, white lies, dream not found. Dream and George are just vibing on Minecraft with voice chat when someone interrupts George. George mutes his mic, but unknowingly misclicks, allowing Dream to hear everything. What Dream heard that day forced him to lie straight through his teeth to his closest friends. Warning: this fic has homophobia, mentions of abuse, threats, things you should never do, like arson, running away from home, etc.,
Dang
and
it.
some sort of
Commit arson.
angst. I know, I want to commit arson too. And absolutely no smut. And keep in mind, this fan fiction was made by Dream Never Taken. It is complete. It was finished on September 5th, 2020, last year. Okay, around the time Dream was coming up in popularity. That is a pun intended. Let's just fucking read this. Jesus. Triggers: homophobia,
Very disappointed.
threats, mentions of abuse. I'm only gonna read the first fucking chapter. I I I, I can't handle these cringe this cringe.
Alright. Okay.
What the he I couldn't even finish my sentence. I was laughing so hard and wheezed too much. George also joined in, laughing almost as much as me. We were playing Minecraft together, surviving from hunters. And George just managed to escape me by doing some ridiculous jumps and somehow not die when falling. Our laughter died down after a few moments, and there was after awkward silence on both ends of the team speak. I'm gonna break character and say that we know that they use Discord. Nobody really uses TeamSpeak anymore. Alright. Gonna fade back into the facade. Well, George began a bit nervously. Oh, he sounds cute when he's nervous. I just can't imagine his red face and fidgeting hands just now. What was he gonna do? Will he finally confess his love for me? Oh yeah,
Fuck's sake.
did I mention I'm bisexual, but leaning towards males, and that my current interest was the one and only George not found? I also know that George likes me. I figured it out. I want him to confess to me, so I'm waiting for him to finally say it and make me the center of his life, even though we live across an ocean from each other. Alright, I might be getting a bit selfish, but still. I want George, and I know he wants me. What is it, George? I asked with a smirk, knowing he can't see me, but my tone of voice was the tone of a smug person. Dream, stop doing that, he whined. All right, you baby, stop crying. I'm not crying. George began to defend himself, but he got cut off. Georgie, I heard a female's voice. Do you have a second to speak with your father and me? Oh, yes, Mum. Hey, Dream, I gotta mute for a second, alright? George tells me. Sure thing. I'll just chill in the Minecraft world then, I reply. I focus on my monitor that had Minecraft displayed, but my gameplay gets interrupted a few seconds as I heard a chair spin. What do you want to talk about? George's voice is curious. I am confused for a moment before I realize what's up. George didn't actually mute his mic. And now I was going to hear everything, which was an invasion of privacy. I open my mouth to tell him that he isn't actually muted, but then his father speaks. Who was that gay? It was Dream. He's my friend, George replied. I noticed how he said friend with a tad of sadness. Is this Dream of yours anything more than a friend? A boyfriend, for instance? The old man continues. My face heats up a little, thinking about being something more. Ah, how I wish for that so. No, he's only my best friend. I've known him for years. George answers his father. I know that he must be lying. George does like me, but still, that hurt a bit. Good. You seem to be getting a bit too close to him for comfort. His mother sighs in relief. What do you mean? I do admit, this conversation piqued my curiosity. I listen in quietly as I go AFK in Minecraft. Son, do you know how absolutely sinful it is for someone. Okay, this is an aneurysm. Do you know how absolutely simple it is for someone like your own gender? I could not have a son like that, so it would make me regret ever treating you as one if you were gay, in fact. His old man explains. It's so disgusting to be gay. Both of the partners are just mentally confused. Not even therapists or doctors may fix this horrid mental illness. Georgie, you have got to promise that you will never become one of them, his mother adds. I wrinkle my nose in disgust as I hear that. No offense, but his mom is not very smart, is she? Being LGBTQ plus is a mental illness? What kind of drugs is she on? Shut up, Zoe.
Sorry.
Oh, well, what would you do if I were gay? There is a moment of silence, but George quickly adds, I swear to the everlasting queen I am not gay, or anything associated with that. I'm just curious to know what you would do. I mean, you're both great parents. I want to learn from you. Because Georgie and I trust each other the most, we shared secrets with each other and only each other. One of his is that if he says, I swear to the everlasting queen, he does not mean it. Everyone else thinks that he's serious, but he and I both know it's not. I feel relieved after hearing him say that. I don't know what I would have done if my one and only love interest had eyes for another. I might have killed someone. I may have deleted my YouTube channel. I shake my head to clear those thoughts and listen on. Son, no, I could not call you that. You bloody disgrace would have probably got a beating to the point where multiple bones were broken. You would go and live in the basement. You would get tied by both arms and the neck to the wall, and every day you'd get a harsh beating, as well as one meal per day. If you were to even mention escaping, my good old hunting gun will get used for the first time in 20 years, and no one will ever know. Because all of this is between the three of us. What the fuck?
It's so stupid.
I know!
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm so...
Oh
okay,
my
I'm sorry.
god.
Okay, no. Oh my gosh. I had to let it out.
George.
Okay.
George stays silent. Ah, I see. Thank you for clarifying, Father. I much appreciate you telling me how to deal with your child being like this. Now, am I free to return talking with my friend? Oh, George, you're the best son any woman could ask for. I heard George's mom's tearful voice. They both leave and close the door. I hear George mutter, as if I'll remember any of that. Stupid homophobes. Before unmuting. Hello! George's voice is cheerful again. Did you miss me? Yes, my dear George, I did. I make my voice high pitched to imitate a princess. George laughs. Oh my goodness, you. We both laugh together as if certain a threatening conversation never existed. After about an hour of playing, we both part ways since our time zones are different, and George had to go to sleep to avoid annoying his parents at night. As we both said bye together, to each other, I got an idea. It may not be the best. To be honest, it sucked. But I needed to do what I could to keep George from chasing me, at least for now, as much as it pained me. However broken I felt, I needed to do this. I do not make enough money to fully fund a one-way express ticket to Florida from England digitally, So I couldn't just come out and say I heard the conversation. That's a fucking lie. Dream makes like $1 million a month, maybe.
Is he British?
Yeah. I think George is.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I needed to tell George I had a girlfriend. As much as it hurt me, as much as it had to hurt him, it would hurt less than him getting beat up and eventually killed by his own parents. I had to do this. I just hope George takes it well enough that it doesn't isolate me from him. That it just doesn't isolate himself from me.
Honestly, hold on. Can I interject right here?
Yeah.
You'll be fucking hilarious. Is if George got so mad. He's like, ah, you stupid straight person. He just leaves stream. That would be so funny.
Oh my god. Well, that's the first chapter. If you guys want to hear more of this, or want me to read more cringy shit like this one wasn't as much cringe as the diaper one. the but yeah, let me know. Jesus fucking Christ. Uh, as always, like and subscribe. Dislike, really. I wouldn't fault you for disliking these. I'm probably gonna dislike them myself, to be honest. But yeah, that's about it.
Oh
So
wait,
but
hold on. Oh wait, sorry.
so but
Interrupted.
no, you're good. You got anything to say before I end the video?
Yeah, I do have a request for
What?
like something you should read, but like that can be said off camera.
Okay, yeah. See you guys.